I'm Dave. What we're going to do here is go over all the steps to bring your Doom mod to life and then publish it as an official Doom plus Doom 2 mod. Whether it's a single level WAD, and WAD is our file format, which means where's all the data, or a feature length megawad, we'll lightly cover pretty much everything. This will not be a deep dive, but rather touch on necessary concepts and give you a jumping off point to explore the finer points and find your voice using the tools at hand. Welcome to Chapter 6, aka the last one. It's going to be pretty long, so get comfy. We're heading back into Ultimate Doom Builder to play around some more in another level, add some finishing touches for a WAD, try it out within Doom plus Doom 2, and then publish it. So we're going to be opening... well, actually we did this in the last one, so we can skip A. Cool, huh? So we're going to fiddle around with level 2. Look at these new textures that we added. We're going to add multiplayer things. Have that playable for you in split screen within Doom plus Doom 2. Or online once it's up. We're going to record a demo. Test it all. Now we're going to publish it. It's we'll go over the little checklist, which is very simple. It's really just a description and I think 3 screenshots. So let's begin. Let's add a second player. Excuse me. Player 2 start. Multiplayer only. Now we're going to add additional ammunition for the second player. So what we'll do is ammo, shotgun shells. Multiplayer only. We'll do 2. Let's add some monsters up here too, just so we have a little something to do. And there we go. We should have more stuff. We can't test this within this engine, but we have 2 players. We'll save it. Now we're going to make a new map. Map 2. We have these resources. So for this, we're going to also, so let's start with we get our player starts. For our co-op, and we'll also set up deathmatch spawns. get some big doors. And this will be our test exit. And these will just be some very simple rooms, which we can actually copy and paste. Just select it, Control C, Control V. You can make another one. We do the same thing as before for this little spot. We're going to go ahead and $72, $72. These can be $128 because we're going to use larger doors. So we'll flip, set all of these at the same time as 0, 0. You know what, let's do these textures. Make this a little more hellish than just the marine stuff. So it's flat 1, 1 and flat 1, 2. Drop our brightness down overall so it's a little more oppressive. Okay, we have our main room. We're going to select everything, but then we're going to deselect all of our doors. This actually is not correct, because we put that middle texture there. If you look, you see that spot right there and there, but they're only visible from that side. And that's a trick you can actually use for secret walls and the such, which we'll do one actually. Let's fill this room with blood. Let's start here. -10, so a little bit lower. Blood 1. So if we look here, this is our entrance, and that's that new little wall room we made. For this, well, first we're going to make it a sector. Well, you know what, that's fine, that's fine. Middle, front, we'll do Bloodfall 1. Now, but it's passable because that flag is not lit. We're going to give this a special of 9, which is secret. We'll go ahead and fix this. Add our textures. That's not right. Okay. Get our doors really quick. Two big door 5. Action 1. Set all the texture offsets to 0 so they're just neutral. That looks fine. We're going to give these their little side bits. We'll use metal because it looks nice with those. Lower unpegged as before. Let's give it a test. Okay, there we go. Secret. And because we only defined that one side, you can see out this side just fine. Let's add something to arm ourselves with. We'll use a rocket launcher. Anything placed without the multiplayer only tag will show up in multiplayer. It's just the other way around that it's omitted. Okay, we have players, we have some stuff. Just a little bit more. Let's put a monster in here so we have something to shoot. Let's do a Mancubus. Make him face that way. Oh, let's make him deaf so he doesn't come out when we start interacting with stuff. And he'll only be on single player. You can set monsters to multiplayer to increase difficulty on co-op or even deathmatch. You can use. I use some as essentially like living turrets and stuff to prevent camping. Okay, so this is going to be our exit. And let's find our we'll use this. Oh yeah, and we have to apply the exit tag. Let's give us a door, but for this one, Let's do something a little bit different. We're going to operate this one with a gun line. Let's give this just something neat. New tag. Door. Let's look for G for gun. Just GR, door open stay. That'll work. Assign tag 1. Now it's open stay, so it will not close after it's opened. So we don't need to apply logic on the inside. If you have one of these that opens once and then closes, you can get trapped. So you need like a way out. But this will be fine. We're going to add, not that. Now tell us we want to shoot that, taken from the Logio sigil. Alright, we have player spawns, we have funky offsets. Let's fix that. 0. Let's add a little bit of visual flair. Let's this idea. Let's bring it down a little bit. We have room to walk. We're going to add vertices to these corners. They're probably a little big, honestly. Let's Control Z. Let's shrink those down to 16. That should be a lot better. So we're going to add just a placeholder of metal, but then on these, we're going to add some lights. Now the lights don't make lights. There is a lights option with GZ Doom, in which items that have a light property will emit real-time lighting. Classic Doom does not do that, but we can do it manually. We have these lights. Go back to that, and we're going to take these, do like that. It's not perfect, but it'll do for what we're doing here. So let's make everything a little darker, or make it all like 130, nice and dark. But then these bits, these rays coming off, you'll make them 170. That's pretty cool. That's nice, that's nice. For another example, we'll go ahead and in these we're going to make some torches, light sources. Like I said, they don't emit light on their own outside of advanced tech. But for that, and we're just going to do a very simple straight line, assuming that they're casting pretty evenly. You can get very, very specific with it. Experiment, have fun. And we're going to give these light flickers randomly. Let's give her a test. Okay. It's all looking very nice. It all works. There we go. Secret. I'm gonna shoot it. And we have a way out. We didn't fix the texture yet, but it operates. Okay, so let's pretty this up a tiny bit first. We're going to use metal as a bracer. Bring this up so we can actually see the switch. Let's add an exit sign real quick. Just gonna put it right here. Now, I actually haven't mentioned this yet, but Doom does not do rooms over rooms. There's no 3D, right? It's just elevation. So what we're going to do with this to make this sign is we have this space, right? We're going to bring it down. That'll work. We'll do it on all four and we'll just slide them around as needed. I'll need to bring it up a little bit, but we can take this first. Just roll the wheel. Boop. And actually, let's use some of those textures that we mentioned to spruce this room up and see what we have. And we'll go into this menu and we go down to, we have all these, but then we have that other wad. There's a lot of redundancy in this one, but there's no limitation except for size, obviously. So you can make your own, adapt others. Let's find a good something new, something. Anything hellish in here? I mean, those are neat. They don't fit. Using some previously different textures for walls. That's cool. Some really nice ones in here. Let's use these. Why not? I like those a lot. Let's go with just for that. This is pretty okay. I think we've addressed everything we want to address. Let's go ahead and save map into tutorial.wad. She's saved. Now we need some new map info for this level as well. But we don't have to do that within this program. We can do it in Slade. Let's go ahead and reopen it. You can see it knows map 2 now. So it is updated. Now where's our music? We're going to rename this one so it's easier to... I was going to call it Riff, because it's a sample riff I wrote. New map info. So we're going to take this, now first we need to change this destination to map 2. Name this one map 2. Name this one numero 20. We'll do a part-time of 30. And the music, we just renamed that one Riff, so we're going to call that and that's kind of it. I think we're ready to go ahead and make a little demo. So we can close, we minimize that. We're done here. We don't need this. That's other stuff I'm doing for this. Close that. So we're going to copy this. We're going to move it to DSDA Doom because it likes to have things in its directory. Which you could do all this right here to begin with and build your sub files or subfolders within this. That's fine. But it's here. We're going to make a new folder. Just to put them there and not get confused. We'll call that tutorial demos. And we're going to use the DSDA launcher for this. So iWAD, comp level, best difficulty, we're going to say level 2. WAD, we need to demo, we need to tutorial demos / demo 1. Let's see if it works. Attempt 1 out of 1. Okay, we're in. We're in full screen. There's our exit. Everything's looking swell. And no, we're gonna kill ourselves. And that is effectively the end of the demo. Quit. There's demo 1, lump. Which, as per the usual, we will just drag and drop it right there. We should be fine now. This should be all set. We're going to go ahead and take this guy, open it. Our title did not change though. Demo plays just fine. So everything else is perfect. We're just missing our title pick. So we'll figure out what we did wrong there. See if the credits come up. I probably named the file incorrectly. There we go. Yeah, the credits come up just fine. Yes, quit. Okay. Let's see where we went wrong. So we're going to open that. We're also going to open this other test to double check our work. And that was title pick. Once more with feeling. There we go. Everything is working as expected. Now we're going to test it within Doom plus Doom 2. Either version is fine, they both work exactly the same way. Look at all the achievements. surprise. So we're going to go to mods, play, local mods. We're going to open the directory, and that just opens up the Windows thing, right? Then we can simply go to this, pop it in there, hit X to refresh. There it is. We're going to test the multiplayer really quick. We're going to do local split screen. Got a controller hooked up here. Local. Co-op is fine. Start game. We are testing our thing. There's no issues. Let's change the settings to deathmatch in map 2, numero 20, which it knows. All set. Start game. Beautiful. We're going to save this screenshot as tutorial death. End game. Leave lobby. We're going to go ahead and load her back up. Play. Whoop. Tutorial title. One more screenshot. Tutorial L1. That'll be just fine. Oh, and we didn't need to exit, actually. We're going to go back into the game, because this is how you do this. You do need a Bethesda account for all of this, so keep that in mind. We're going to go ahead and mods, upload. There's my previous ones. Create new mod, path to WAD file, tutorial.wad, load all maps. Here we go, a description. A test WAD to video series version 0.1. We can expand on this with some live sessions too, maybe, if there's interest. Release notes. Now I forgot these. Let's see if we can skip that. Nope. Whoops. What size? We need. We'll do 1920 by 1080. We'll do the same image just for the sake of simplicity. Okay. There we go. And we'll fiddle with this as we publish. So once you see this, it'll be a different image. But this will do for now. Uploading WAD. Takes a minute. Or 2 or 3. Finalizing, uploading image numero 2, screenshots, publishing. Success! So in a few short hours, successfully brought a wad to life. Not much of a wad, but it's something. You can take this knowledge and grow, find your own voice, and do your own thing. And that'll do it for this. I hope this has been helpful, and